Come out of this, Mr. Come out of this.
I don't want to reach like my clothes them.
Welcome to the social media countdown.
You got me now.
All right.
You'd like another one?
Hey. Box cover, this is Duttyberry and welcome to a brand new top 10 social media countdown. We have several topics to talk about, so let us get right into it.
The dirty are the berry, yeah, the juicy are the scoop. All the things are going on and missing on the news. Tell your sister and your auntie said the countdown coming soon. All the drama what you want, you for tuning to the youth. Like, yo, hey, box cover, uncover all the topics like a hymn name. Pot cover, mix up, blender, all them suck me out, what happened of the week, yo, just tune in, scene.
Number 10, clown artist Mimoso. Okay, Burrito. So let us jump into this first topic. I was just quite tongue-tied a while ago, like I don't know what I'm going for that. But anyway, Burrito. So some time ago I did talk about that whole entire Zip FM situation where they interviewed the professional clown, the guy that was very much a bully to the passengers, like traveling in a was it a Kusa bus or a taxi? This brother.
Watch out.
Come out of this. Passengers, you're on a lift, you're on the water, man. So water, man.
Yes, sir. And as I mentioned in my whole entire analysis video, most of the times when these people get them little boss or get whatever popularity online, the first thing that they run to is the music industry. And it seems as if he is just continuing this very interesting tradition.
Come out of this, Mr. Come out of this. Come out of this, Mr. Come out of this. When Mr. said, no, level, bro. When I said come out of this, everybody thanks with me when I said come out of this.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Me not have nothing to say. But Burritos, let me know what you make of this and yeah. Sound off below. Number 9, taxi protest. No, we need to get better. Like, what is that is not even how a car goes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel so bad.
Really? Anyway, so number 9. So I was supposed to talk about this when the whole entire taxi protest was happening and I completely forgot. But you know what? Me not gonna make it go on, but I forgot to include his brother in the countdown because at some point he got interviewed to ask like why he was still hustling on the day.
Me love money, me not love man. First of all, me not stand up with that bag of man and make that bag of unnecessary noise. First thing first, them we go down a parliament and stop block up the road. You see me I say? Them not have no sense, them not have no farmer sense. I be a done said them a beat people, I drag people out of car. That don't make no sense. When the people them go home now and tell them bad people family them now, and shots start firing up and all of them now, how it work out? Don't go on man, you see me talk. My name, a Briscoe, my name as bad driver. I mean I come off of the road, the boy can't beat me for come off of no road. I'm bad till my fool.
No, honestly, Jamaican people will forever be sample. Like, no man, that's the way or the brother just run the like that was an actual customer, and the brother just run him like, yeah man, go on. A video like time now.
It work out. Don't go on man, you see me talk. My name.
Ooh, wow. Oh my God.
Don't go on man, you see me talk.
Me shame and kill me.
But Barry doesn't let me know what you thought of his remarks. Sound off below.
We're definitely not going to lose to JC, I can tell you that.
A few moments later.
Number 8, Biggs hype. Me watch your style, Biggs play fully drip on the drip. Yes, man, Burrito. So the artist that went viral after this song started to make the rounds. Yeah, man.
Watch your style, big split, fully chip, you know we rich past the brick. Let me fling it on the pretty little bit.
So yes, that brother. So on Twitter this week, a user made this tweet, and it basically said, "I wish that Biggs they did stay humble And yeah.
When? Who's spot our time? Who's spot?
And so many people online were asking like, yo, what is really going on? What is the situation? And then she followed it up with this particular screen grab of a live that he did where he was, I guess, talking about the amount of money he has accumulated. Take a listen.
Crash. Too much crash. Bang! Stop on your mother now, no don't chop. Bring it, bring gas, go shop. Car for crash. Crash. I drive car on the car for no OBI. I don't turn rich like my clothes them and my shoes them. I wanna fool and that. You could have seen one artist with booming. Me and Marksman and Briscoe booming for about 4, 5, 6 months straight. Show like a fuck. All for 50,000 I did I do show for me still don't got money more than you. So stop talk, brother. And YouTube money enough, brother.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around.
Okay. I kind of understand, but me not. All right, me not think me really want to go into a deep conversation today, but me I go just say this guy. I think he's probably like 21 now. Me not think him past 23. And so it is predictable, it is expected, is the artist thing when you start kind of coming in contact with some money. A little bit of the show off and a little bit of the hypeness, and you know, I guess at this point we just kind of understand that it is a part of the game. And so I don't know if this was just jokingly. Him look like same did kind of high as well, same did kind of under him own vibes. And so that might have been why he was talking like this. I was actually more concerned about the fact that they were just kind of talking about, yeah man, crash for Guan.
Car for crash.
Or if I have car and a crash, like, I'm like, yeah, that did actually catch my attention. Like, okay, I guess if that is cool for you, but I don't think that really cool for me if you kind of talk about that. But I just think, you know, just grow up. Just give them time for grow up. Like some of the time them when them artists here behave like this, I mean, it's easy to say stuff, but then another time you have to be like, boy, just give them like a grace. Them just need for grow and mature, and yeah, that, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so yeah. But let me know, what did you make of his remarks, Burritos? Sound off below. Number 7, soca costume raunchiness. Okay, me go stew peas. So I saw this video on TikTok where, you know, a particular user decided to talk about the recent Carnival costumes that I guess are being produced by the various brands. And she addressed the fact that she feels as if it is getting to the point where it is basically nudity. She feels that we are getting a little bit too risque with the attire. So, take a listen.
As a Jamaican Trinidadian with a strong love for Carnival and fashion, I want to know how Carnival has gone from this celebratory masquerade event to strings, glitter, and a whole lot of skin. Before anybody get vexed, this is me. I do not think that they need to be gowns. I do not think they need to cover everything, but I do think they have gotten a little bit distasteful. Over the years, Carnival costumes have gotten smaller and smaller, and we know sex sells, but I think we've crossed the line. I don't want to offend the designers by any means at all. I think they've all done a great job, but nobody needs to say it. And Carnival has gone from a musical, cultural, beautiful event to who can pay the most to be the most naked in the street. That spells sense?
Oh, okay, I see what she say. Yeah, I feel like I get what she really come with, say it feels like it's that now, but maybe it is just a reflection of the times right now where we are in a space where people are talking about body positivity, being comfortable in your own entire skin. I don't know, you know, if that is just a mirroring of really where we are right now in terms of this idea of celebrating the human body. I don't know. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. But I do appreciate her sentiments, and I think this is now where we can have a conversation to really look at the situation and say, do I agree or do I disagree? And so I'm going to pose it to you, Burritos. What do you think of this situation? You think the costume they might get very much too, you know, thin? It not left nothing to know, like imagination. It's just basically just nakedness. Do you agree with that, or you feel as if you just need to leave the people alone and make them enjoy themselves? Sound off below.
Clap if you care. Clap if you care.
Number 6, Boss Trouble. Me one and ready. Okay, Burritos know. One of the things that I always appreciate is like just the Jamaican transport system. Not because it's the most efficient, but whenever you decide to jump on a bus or a taxi, 9 out of 10 times you are going to buck up on some entertaining conversation, some piece of sauce, some piece of festivity is going to go on in that space. And so this was very much living up to that.
So why you complain for them? Oh, shut your mouth, man. Look how tired downtown and through you can't get no bus. You get one of us slow, you still a complain. That's why that Team Jesus a come back here, because he can't please or no. You know, so I'm wrong if Jesus to come back and he not come. If you rain fall, do not complain. Son, give thanks. Jesus Christ.
No, this is exactly why I just love Jamaican people. Like, come on, man. Come on, a regular like a day and the man just take up and feel himself, say him just need for show, same perturbed.
Why you complain for them? Oh, shut your mouth, man.
Okay, Burritos, now tell me, what was the most interesting bus argument that you've ever heard while making your way to wherever location? Sound off below. Number 5, Machel scored cheese. Okay, Burritos, a soca artist Machel Montano recently celebrated his birthday in, I think this was in New York, in America, and he did it in a very, I guess, a different sort of way. He decided to have a birthday roast. So if you don't know what a roast is, I'm going to describe a roast as a sort of comedic lashing. So you want your friends, your family, well-wishers, people that you respect to jump into a space where they're able to crack jokes about you, and you have to sit there, you know, and as strong as these jokes might be, as a little bit uncomfortable as it might make you feel, you have to sit down there and just take it as a true general.
Actually, Joan, there's no point in trashing your face because your surgeon already did that for us. By the way, loved you and saw.
And that is what Machel did. So YouTuber Lily Singh, she was there as well as Majah Hype.
Machel is the king of soca. I say that because I can't stand his shitty music. The only song of his I knew, and I'm not making this up, when he came to my house, I went to my computer and I typed in Machel Montano, and Big Fat Fish came on. It was the only record of yours I had. Now, speaking of Big Fat Fish, how did that condom get in your ass?
I mean, is that allowed?
Right. But you see, when Majah and Lily done say for them 2 cents, it was now time for the birthday general, Machel Montano, to have his clapbacks. Yeah, man, and trust me, people, him never let up, especially with Majah Hype.
Some people say Majah Hype have to put on a wig and a dress to be funny, but I disagree. I find him just as unfunny with and without the wig. He's also a good businessman. He just briefly owned that nice restaurant in Flatbush, Hype's Kitchen. It was known as the place to get the best authentic Caribbean food poisoning. No, but seriously, I happen to know that a lot of Trini ladies are big fans of Majah Hype. No, don't make no noise. They say he remind them of a Trini nuts man. But just like a Trini nuts man, they can get her fresh and they can get her salted. These jokes high. These not the shit I'm saying. But Majah is still Majah. The world still knows him as Majah Hype. His mother knows him as a major disappointment. But I'm thankful that he's here tonight in good health, because in 2020 he actually went through something that almost ended his life. And that something he went through was a woman's phone.
No, this is why I could do a roast, because halfway through it, I want cuss. Halfway through it, I want for a pop fight and want for a war. I think, I feel like 1 and 2 joke, but then if you run some joke, I hit too close to home, and yeah, man, I have to say point of information, I have to tell you respectfully about you. Yeah, man. But Burritos, let me know, would you have a roast for your birthday? Do you think you could actually survive having your friends, you know, just kill you with one bag of jokes? Sound of, well, not just regular jokes, just jokes at your expense. Let me know in the comments. Number 4, C-Bar Dancer, Meet Ding Dong. Okay, Burritos, so I saw this video on Twitter and it had this brother, and I don't know, I guess this was a school event, and 3 of them were on stage, but you see the brother in the middle, he decided to say, yeah man, I feel him group this, and totally just wrecked the entire place. Take a look.
One deputy.
No, this is exactly why I miss high school. Like, a them type of enjoyment here just made the days like so enjoyable, like honestly. And there's always a person like this, you know, that decides to just be like the class clown, the person who knows to just entertain and to just grab the attention. And boy, I don't know, but in high school, I did very shy, very nerdy, very shy. I would never be caught doing not even a little two-step like this. No, man, that was too much extroverted energy for me. So it's very kind of odd how me kind of in this space right now, talking to the whole of Jamaica and the diaspora and the world like this online. Very weird.
People have questions.
Understandable.
Yeah. The first and most important question is, where did you get a rocket launcher? Because that was not a rifle, what?
People think it's a rocket launcher, very big rifle. It is a bow and arrow.
Okay.
It is named the Archer. That's what the dance is named.
Okay. So you're Robin Hood then?
I'm just an archer.
The second most important question is, do you plan to dance like this on purpose again? Get out.
but yeah, anyway, Burritos, let me know what you thought of his dance moves. Sound off below. Right about now, it's time for the big up segment.
Well done. Before the girls, them sexy and young. Run club. Sing along. Well then, pick up the friend.
Okay, so first up on the big up segment, I have to go and big up Asafa Powell, who recently celebrated his 40th birthday, as well as he announced his retirement from track and field. And so Asafa Powell, you set the trend. Your legacy will forever be remembered. Nobody can disrespect you. You're a billion name. You've made, you've made history. You have contributed to the sport of track. And so I just can't wait to see like what you're going to do in this new chapter of your life. And also have to go and big up Shensia for contributing to a young lady's tuition, university tuition. And so that is definitely a good job, very commendable. And so I just can't wait. I can't wait for reach a point where I can do similar acts of kindness for people as well. So yeah man, congrats, it's very inspiring. Number 3, Bushman prank, Miss Cersei. Okay, Burritos, no, I tell you, the pranksters are just completely just like taking over Jamaica. Sometimes their pranks are quite, hilarious and fun, and some other time the pranks them just are OD and I go over the top. But this particular prank, I think was just like, them did a toe the line, and I think I can appreciate it quite much. Okay, so this particular prank, I guess it's called like the Bushman prank, where I think the guy, his name is from the channel Yo Noel, and he has a particular set of pranks where he dresses up as a plant and just scares random people as they're making their way on whichever street in Jamaica. Oh, jeez, yeah, this no, me ga war. The threatening something here. Yeah, the reflex. Yeah, you have to be very careful because you have some Jamaicans where for them reflex is not to scream, it is to war. It is to, yeah man, so you have to be careful with these pranks in Jamaica.
Listen, can I take a bag?
But yeah, I thought it was in all good fun and, you know, pretty interesting. I see Ellen do them something here all the time. So I guess it's, you know, it's yeah, I'm going to say, I guess I like these type of pranks. Yeah, man. But Berrydoes, let me know, how would you have reacted if somebody did this to you while you were making your way, you know, going somewhere on the street? Sound off below. Number 2, Beenie Man meets Rihanna. Okay, Berrydoes, so Beenie Man, the king of the dancehall, recently had a performance in Barbados, you know.
Yes. We're on our way to Barbados. Looking for us. This is Beenie Man and we are conscious. Yeah, no matter what you accident. I'm foot still laying up, Papa. No matter what about it. Yeah. So one man kind of prepare. We're there for away. London. Tomorrow. Beenie Man. Barbados. Tonight. Zaga.
Now, after his performance, he got the opportunity to meet some of his fans and supporters. And guess who made their way backstage to meet him? Rihanna herself and her boyfriend, A$AP Rocky. Now, man, this is a big deal. This is a big deal. Like, we keep on forgetting that Beenie Man is most of these artists' favorite artists. Like, you know, the top artists in the world right now, especially Rihanna and the Nicki Minaj and the stuff them, they are actually fans of Beenie Man. And that has to be celebrated and applauded. Like, we need to just realize, say, yo, Beenie Man thing is not a little regular type of artist. Like, Beenie Man is a top tier international artist. Just the fact that this man has collaborated with Nicki Minaj. She's collaborated with Janet Jackson. Like, he's performed on, you know, many of the top stages. He's done movies. Like, this guy and this brother, Beenie Man, has even reached 60 yet. And he is literally a legend and an icon who just walk around and just, like, you know, be so humble and just bought the place like him is just a regular little citizen, when really, in fact, he's a really big deal. And so, seeing that moment, that type of exchange there, Rihanna showing her respect, it felt good. It felt good to see, you know, and once again show how much Rihanna really just, you know, appreciates the Jamaican culture and always shows love. And A$AP Rocky, big up yourself, because come on, man. Come on, man. Just make sure so you stay there and just take care of Rihanna and to just be by her side and not go out with no bag of antics, because and not just the Bajans, them are going to come for you. The Jamaicans are going to come for you if you really hurt Rihanna. Okay? So, let me know, Berrydoes, what did you think of this moment backstage with Beenie Man and Rihanna? Sound off below.
Hi everybody, this is Crystal Tomlinson, author of the book Kill Fear, and you're watching the Dutty Berry social media top 10 countdown. Big up yourself, Dutty Berry, the original fear killer when afraid to talk the things them, all when the things that talk about me. I love you same way.
And number 1 goes to Jamaica celebrates Brazil. Woo! My biblioteca. Number 1 goes to Jamaicans' support for the Brazil team at this year's staging of World Cup. Not even this year. We are always celebrating Brazil. Like, I think I want to do a whole entire feature for just examine, like, when did this start? How are we such lovers and supporters of the Brazil team in football? Like, come on, man. Yes, I don't know how many of you saw the various videos that emerged online with just several Jamaicans cheering and celebrating Brazil's win in their opening match at this year's staging of the World Cup. Come on, look here.
Yeah, mad people, yeah, mad people in town.
Nobody can't tell me that Riemann are mad. Hey, nobody can't tell me that I'm mad, you know.
And I'll, no, watch right, yes or no? Watch right.
In Southside. Oh, them have to let them radio station.
No man, honestly, this has to be studied. This has to be studied like...
You like this one? Me tell you, you're not joking thing, you know.
Like, how we love Brazil so? How do we, you know, honestly, I feel say because we have similar color, because we have the green and the yellow. I think of something like we look on Brazil and we see the green and the yellow and we say, yeah man, they are very much our brothers and sisters as well. Like we have to connect to them because them understand the power of the green and the gold. Them understand it's like a twin situation. So I feel like at that ingrained in our head because that have to be studied. The same way we have to go find out a way like why Jamaicans love KFC chicken so much. We have to go study where this entire love for Brazil is coming from. But somebody's actually adding a little bit of knowledge to the situation, and this person is Nadine Sutherland. You remember, you know Nadine Sutherland. Action, not a bag of sweet. Action, not a bag of. I need some action. Tender say, yeah man, Nadine Sutherland. This is for my baby face. You got a cute baby face. Yeah man, hey. Yeah man, Nadine Sutherland herself. Jesus Christ. Why every time I mention Nadine Sutherland, I have to go do all of that. Like, hope she don't slap me in my face one of them days here. Oh my God. But anyway, so Nadine Sutherland, she took to Twitter to share this. My Jamaican niece was intrigued about her Jamaican elder's support for Brazil. I told her about Pele. We discussed representation. Back in those days, the only people who looked like us on the World Cup stage were the Brazilians. Now, some European teams have black players. Times have changed. Oh, so we get a little bit of the historical context and say like people love physical representation. We love when you're able to see people that look like us. And so apparently Brazil, was probably one of the first initial teams that actually had people who, had or dark skin tone. And so we could have really connect to that and we saw ourselves in those type of players. And so yeah, that definitely does make some sense. But I also feel and the fact that we have the green and yellow color in there as well. And so far Brazil have now advanced to the group of 16, and so yeah, no surprise there. Yeah man, them passed the little regular group now, like left the 32 them alone now. We're gone in a group of 16 and hopefully them will just keep it going until they make their way to the finals. But yeah man, burritos, before I go, let me know which team are you rooting for in this year's staging of the World Cup. Sound off below. Well, that is it, burritos. We've come to the end of another social media top 10 countdown. If you enjoyed it, please hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button, as well as to turn on your post notifications so that you can be notified whenever I upload a video. Okay, and do not forget to leave a comment down below and let me know what is your favorite part of the countdown, as well as to subscribe to the channel burritos. Don't forget to subscribe from somebody else's phone, your grandmother phone, your mother phone, your auntie phone, because we're trying to get to the 300,000 subscriber mark. Okay, and after you do that, make sure you go and you follow me on my social media at TheDuttyBerryShow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, TikTok, all over. And if you want to advertise within the social media countdown, as well as to reach out to me for appearances, booking and such, send me an email to booking.duttyberryshow@gmail.com. Okay, take care until next time.
The dirty are the berry, yeah, the juicy are the scoop. All the things are going on and missing on the news. Tell your sister and your auntie said the corner coming soon. All the drama what you want, you fit tune into the youth. Like, yo, hey, box cover, cover all the topics like a hymn name. Pot cover, mix up, blender, all them something, yo, what happened of the week, yo, just tune in, zine.